The 2021 Bet Victor Welsh Open champion Jordan Brown after a thrilling 9-8 win over Ronnie O'Sullivan in the final here at Celtic Manor. First of all, Jordan, how does that sound?
It's unbelievable, you know, to beat the greatest of all time in a major final. It was just an honour just to play him, you know, full stop. And yeah, but just to beat him in a major final, yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling.
And to add to that, when Rob Walker interviewed him afterwards, he said some lovely things.
Yeah, you can tell it was genuine. You know, I've been very critical of Ronnie, especially recently. You know, I think he lets himself down with some of the comments he makes, you know, especially towards the lower ranked players. But I think I just sort of proved them, you know, that things can change, you know, and I think I've proved a lot to him, and you can tell he genuinely meant it, you know, and he said to me at the end, you know, you played a fantastic last frame especially, but throughout the match you were fantastic, so yeah, thank you to him, it means a lot.
It was a heck of a final. You kept getting your nose in front, he kept coming back at you, he scored that century break in the penultimate frame, you hardly even struck a ball in that frame. How do you keep your emotions intact? Because it's clearly meant a lot to you, especially in that final frame to take the win.
I think I just had the calm approach coming into today. You know, just wasn't playing the opponent. I think if you play Ronnie, instead of just focusing on what you have to do and the table and the balls, it can be very daunting. So I just had a strategy just to focus on my own game, and yeah, it worked today. So
there's 4 Northern Irishmen who've won ranking events. There's Mark Allen, there's Dennis Taylor, there's Alex Higgins, and there's Jordan Brown. How does that bracket sound?
It's insane. You know, if somebody was to say that to me, you know, I wouldn't have believed it. But it's an absolute honour, and I'm a very proud Northern Irishman. To follow in their footsteps, it's just a dream come true.
With Bet Victor at the start of the week, you were 200 to 1 to win this tournament. Please tell me some of your friends had some faith in you. They
would have been absolutely mad if they even had a pound on it. They would have been throwing it down the drain. But yeah, there should have been 10 times those odds, to be honest with you. You know, it's just, you couldn't have wrote the script.
You certainly couldn't. And it's the Kazoo Players Championship starts tomorrow. Of course, you've got into that by doing so well this week. And by winning tonight, it means you've avoided Ronnie O'Sullivan in the first round.
Right, yeah.
I bet you're gutted about that now, aren't you?
Well, I knew I would have to, if I had to win tonight, I would have avoided playing Ronnie, you know. But listen, it's just a bonus, you know, just to be in, you know, like that tournament, and now I've got the champions and pushing for the third championship as well. It's just a stepping stone for hopefully many things to come.
Well, it doesn't get any easier. You've maybe not got Ronnie O'Sullivan, but you have got John Higgins in the first round at the Kazoo Players Championship.
Just to be in the mix, you know, with all those boys, you know, it means so much, and I think I proved a lot there today by what I've done and how I held myself together. So I've proved a lot, not only to myself, but a lot of, I'm sure, the 2 tour players as well, and everyone back home, that, you know, I can play to the very highest level. And
before I let you go, just a message for everyone back home, because the support on social media from Northern Ireland and, of course, Antrim in particular has been phenomenal during the match. You won't have seen it yet, but it is there. So a message for everyone back home?
Just to say thanks to everyone back home. Just a couple of special mentions. Antrim Sports Club, all my friends there, all my close friends, my family. Just a thanks to all them. I'll get around to all your messages of support, you know, but 3 people in particular, Marty Bramwell, my coach, you know, absolute diamond. He's really stuck by me, turned my game around. My girlfriend Catherine, thanks for just being in my corner, and this one is from my dad. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible. You know, he knows what I mean.
Thanks very much for that, Jordan. We've all enjoyed tonight. Thanks for the whole week, but especially for today. Thank you.
Thanks, Phil. Cheers.